makes him just that little bit quicker.
So here we go, first of the semi-finals here at the Doha Grand Prix. Race Imboden on the left of your screen, Gerek Meinhardt on the right. There'll be no coaching because they are teammates fencing each other. If you're new to fencing, then the clock that you see in the middle of your screen should be ticking down from 3 minutes. Yeah, there it goes. It's a little bit slow in starting the clock there. There is 3-minute periods with a minute gap in between each. Or if it's a quick match, it's the first to 15.
Yeah, and foil's a weapon of convention, as they call it. We've got to get the right away, so it's got to be your turn to attack. And Gerek Meinhardt had the attack then, and you see a white light surrounding his name. That's because he hit the off-target area. There's a specific target area. You have to hit the torso of the body. A nice parry riposte there from Race Imboden. And so basically, if you have the right of way, your opponent has to either run away and make you miss or use their blade to block you out, as Race Imboden did there. That's called a parry riposte.
So Meinhardt pushing Imboden right back to the end of the piece there. If you step off the back line, you give away the hit.
You need to watch this lefty against righty. You're going to get a lot of these cross the body shots that Meinhardt did to score his third.
Race Imboden actually very vocal in the whole Black Lives Matter movement. He was one of the first athletes to take the knee in fencing, way before the recent Black Lives Matter protests. I think he did it at the Pan American Games by memory. If memory serves me correctly.
Yeah, has a big life off the piece. Actually, both of them do. Race Imboden has been a model and is a very active, has a very active voice. Gerek Meinhardt, of course, is I believe he's now finished his medical study, so now is a doctor.
Using surgical precision there on that hit. Now, Meinhardt's got a lead here. What does Imboden need to do to change things up? Because it's not working so well for Imboden right now.
Well, he's just pressing a little bit more now, so he's actually made the change. He's going to him. He's just got an accidental hit to the kneecap there. That'll be a little sore. Isaka Skomparan just asking if he needs the medical team to come out, but it was just an accidental flick to the knee. You just see it here. And immediately his teammate puts his hands up to apologise. But yeah, this is what Imboden has to come off the line. Don't allow Gerek Meinhardt to build his very, very good long attack. So Skomparan's given that as the second attack, the reprise, the second approach. So Meinhardt had an opportunity in the middle to take the right of way, but didn't. Again, giving it as a reprise of the attack. Meinhardt might get a look here. So yes, he stopped, but Gerek Meinhardt didn't take up the opportunity on the attack. Just like that, Imboden is nearly back in there. Beautiful though, holding distance there, Gerek Meinhardt this time, taking the blade and then waiting for the moment to go for that beautiful riposte across the body, which we're going to see a lot of between these two. There's another one, this time on the attack.
Both of these fencers quite aggressive, quite forward in their fencing. It's going along at quite a pace, isn't it?
Yeah, they won't hold back, these two, that's for sure. They will go after each other. and it makes for great entertainment. Now we're going to get our first video appeal. Each fencer gets 2 appeals. The referee will go and have a look at the replay here. We just need to see that from a little bit further out. The replays need to come from about a second out. Now, the question here is, does Meinhardt pull his point out and away from the target, thus not threatening anymore, and therefore give the right of way to race Imboden? And that's what Isako Skomparyn is looking for. Nervy wait as the referee goes to look at the video, but Isako Skomparyn's coming back out now.
Yeah, it'd be quite a big call if he were to overturn it. No, call stands, and Meinhardt has a 3-point lead, and it's definitely looked like Meinhardt has had the edge so far in this match.
Yeah, very slight though, I have to say, very slight.
That was clearly Meinhardt's attack, and Imboden there just signalling yes. When you see a fencer put their finger up, it's kind of like saying, yes, you're right, ref. That's on me, my mistake. Gerek Meinhardt now has opened up a considerable gap.
Yeah, just a little bit more composed on his feet. Sorry, Imboden thought he'd hit then, and again, just a little bit of tension perhaps in Race Imboden's attack. And now Isako Skomparyn is just one of the rules now in fencing, a COVID mitigation protocol is to ask the fencers not to scream. It's a little bit alien to me. It must be very difficult for the fencers. You just see the composure on the feet from Gerek Meinhardt compared to Race Imboden, and that has given him this solid base on which to find parry riposte and then find the moment for stop for attacks. But this time tried the stop hit and running away. That's how confident he is against the world number 8. He's trying one of the hardest shots in the book. Yeah, didn't pick the moment there to find the attack. Race Imboden started. It was a little bit slower this time, which is exactly what he needs to do. Just slowing down the attack, but still moving forwards. And now, Gerek Meinhardt has the ball, if you like.
Yeah, he's the one that's got the right of way. And Imboden hitting him with a stop hit.
Yeah,
so it wasn't Imboden's right of way here, but as long as you're going to get one coloured light on the box, then it's your point.
Exactly. A beautiful hit from Gerek Meinhardt. That's the best shot so far in the match. This time using body evasion. It's a counter-attack, like a stop hit, but this time you're moving in towards your opponent. One-way traffic here.
Yeah. Yeah, Gerek Meinhardt really not being troubled. And that is that. Gerek Meinhardt just too good for his teammate, Race Imboden. And they would have fenced each other a lot in training. And Gerek Meinhardt knew what he was up against and was not fazed by it in the slightest. And you've got to say that Meinhardt is now favourite to go on and win the gold here in Doha. Lovely, lovely shot to finish it off.
Interesting to see these two fencers wearing masks underneath their fencing masks. As I understand it, in the USA, that is the protocol. For even in training, you have to wear a mask. I can't tell you how